Hello, Internet. This video is part 2 of 2 of how I built a strong new workbench for this old table saw. You can see part 1 in the card here above. Keep watching. Welcome to Scott's Garage. Welcome literally to my garage. Whether it's working on a daily driver, or a project car, or a project around the home or the yard or the patio, a pallet project, Scott's Garage is a place for do-it-yourselfers. Everything is do-it-yourself. Welcome to my channel. Okay, if you watched part 1, you know that in part 1 of this build, I did not have the side cabinets, nor the side cabinet doors, nor the central storage. So that's what part 2 is all about. And we'll begin with creating the shelves for the central storage. Okay, here I've marked off some MFD. These will be the side pieces for the center shelves using my Cobalt router. I have a 3/4 inch router bit and just routing in some grooves there. And here I'm using that same router but a different bit. This is a camphor bit. And on the outside edge of each shelf I'm routing the camphor bit. Just love the look of that. Please notice too that each shelf has a notch cut out of it, and they'll become self-explanatory here in a few minutes. Here I'm using my pocket hole jig. I'll do a separate video on the pocket hole jig. I just love it, and figured it'd be the best way to attach these side pieces. Putting a pocket hole in both the top and the bottom of each board. And this board will separate the saw from the left part of the table, and likewise just putting in 4 pocket holes here. Okay, here I'm installing those side panels for the shelves, and where I notched out the shelf will correspond to the 4x4 center post there. They'll slide into place. Just making it as low as I can and square as I can. Okay, just sliding the shelves in place. And here I'm putting that side piece on the left side. Again, separating the saw from what will be a little door, cabinet door on the left side. Just making sure again that it's level, making several adjustments here using the square rubber mallet. Okay, what I'm doing here is cutting pieces. These happen to be the studs, and they'll be the frame for the little side doors. And what I'm doing here is cutting out a groove on the inside that I have some sheet plate glass that's going to be fitting into the doors. So I just made a couple passes each with the saw blade, enough for the plate glass to fit into place. And here I'm making sure everything fits correctly, which it does. And then I paint the frames using the Valspar cabinet paint that I've used the entire project. Okay, as stated before, I had some plate glass that I embedded in the door frames. I don't throw anything away, so I had some hardware, some hinges, and just want to show you that. So I had to use my router and route these in, and then Basically, these fit in place like that. Here I expanded it a little bit, so it goes like that, and then this part, which looks like a wing, which is right here, that will attach basically to the side, like so, and that's how I will attach those side doors. Okay, here I'm attaching the cabinet doors. It took a little bit more work than I thought to get the hinges to work correctly, but eventually I got it. All right, well, here's how it turned out, at least part 2 of this project. There will be eventually a part 3. Part 3, I'm going to add a router here and also a T-track there, and probably do more with the back side of it. But it turned out I'm very satisfied. The plate glass, I was able to use that so you can see in a little bit. You can see the dust collection over here, and it's looped around. Works really well. You can see other videos on this playlist for those. But let me just show you this. So I don't have a whole lot stored in here yet, but these just open up, and just some jigs and stuff. But there's plenty of storage back there. And you can see the storage bins in the center shelves here. I purposely chose DeWalt. I did a lot of research on storage bins, and I chose these for several reasons. Very good quality, reasonable price for being such heavy duty, about $25 a piece. You can see the Amazon referral link below. I'll do a completely separate video on these, but just briefly here, I have so many loose screws and different things, and this organizes as well. But 5 inches deep, 18 inches wide, about 15 inches going back that way. And anyway, it's going to serve me well. Well, this wraps it up for part 2 of this project, an old saw, new table. If you have any value from this video, give me a thumbs up. Costs you nothing, but it's great value to me. And as usual, have a great day.